liter of honey. If you compare with other things, it's a small one. But this is the result of more than 7,000 hours of work by bees, and which they have traveled more than 20,000 kilometers and pollinate 10 million flowers. Um, it's incredible the work that bees do to create the honey. And it's a process a bit complicated, but it's really interesting. This process consists in collecting the nectar, the predigestion, and the concentration. All starts with these forage bees. They are the responsible for collecting the nectar produced by the flowers. And this is an example of the mutualism, where the nectar is a reward from the flowers to bees for the pollination between the flowers. And this nectar is a sweet aromatic substance that is composed by natural sugars, and the bees puts it in its crops and then transport it to the hives. And when they arrive to the hives, they take the nectar from the crops and pass it to their younger sisters, the worker bees. They have the responsibility to begin the predigestion, where the worker bees regurgitate the nectar, mixing it with enzymes that acts on sugars, and begin to transform the nectar into the honey. Then they deposit this mixture into a cell of the honeycomb and begins the process of the drying the honey. And this process is called concentration. The liquid that they introduce in the cells contains high water content that drives to the heat inside the hive and the ventilation created by the bees with the movement of their wings. When the honey is dry, bees seal the cell with a wax that keeps it in a perfect condition. This step is the key to so that the honey doesn't disappear, because the bacteria don't have chance to grow due to the low presence of water and the high content of natural sugars. And this process continues with people who extract, centrifugate, and filter the honey to remove pieces of wax and animals. And finally, it is left to rest for a few days. As you can see, this process consists in with the bees collecting the honey, with the worker bees make the predigestion, and finally the concentration, where the honey takes the texture and the flavor that we know. And in addition to create this sweet honey, the bees play an important role in our lives, because in this process they preserve the plants and consequently contribute to our well-being. And that's why it's important to know this noble work that bees do, and we have the responsibility to be careful with them.